Hey, welcome back. All right, today I'm going to continue with my whole collection series and I'm recording my Halloween drawer. Now, yesterday I recorded my Halloween rack, so all the polishes that I want to try to get to in October. This is everything else minus what I have in my rack. Now, I will eventually, when I finish this collection series, I will be redoing my whole organization, and some of these might end up coming out of my Halloween drawer, some might end up coming back in, but this is just what's in my Halloween drawer as of now. All right, let's go ahead and start. First one I have is Night Owl Lacquer Magical. This is really pretty. This is just a slimy green and it's got those beautiful purpley, greenish blue shifting flakies. Really pretty. Okay, then we have 90 Lacquer Pumpkin Everything. I haven't worn this one in a couple years, but I used to wear it a lot. It's just a pumpkin orange hollow. Okay, then we have Sinful Colors Innocent, and this is really nice. This is kind of like a chartreusey lime, slimy lime green. Really nice, has an amazing formula. Okay, and then we have Polish Polish Book from her Hocus Pocus collection from a couple years ago. It's pretty, very jelly. Look at that glow though. This actually would look nice over the Innocent. Okay, and then we have 90 Lacquer Ectoplasm. This is actually really nice, crelly. Great formula. If I remember correctly, I haven't worn this in probably like 2-ish years. If I remember correctly, I believe this is opaque in 2 coats. I could be wrong though, it could be 3 thin coats, I don't quite remember. Either way, I do know that it has a nice formula and you get a nice mix of those glitters. Okay, and then we have Different Dimensions, Let Your Gourd Down. Another pumpkin orange hollow, very similar to the 90. In fact, before my Halloween collection really grew, I used to alternate these like every other year. I'd wear, you know, one or the other. Okay, and then we have Polish Polish The Pain. This one's interesting. It's got that really cool kind of like grungy olivey green base and then those orange glitters. I haven't worn this one in a long time, to be honest. Okay, and then we have a polish that I haven't worn yet. I got this from Olga a couple years ago, and I ended up putting it in my Halloween drawer last year to see if I could try to get to it, and I haven't gotten to it yet. This is G-Gal. It's an Australia brand, and this one is called Fiery Furnace. Actually, I should have pulled this out from my rack. Maybe I'll do that. I'll pull this out and put this in my rack so I can try to wear it this year. Yeah, so I'm gonna set this aside and see if I can try to wear that this year. Okay, then we have Enchanted Polish Oodles. Got this one right as they're going out of business. It's a pretty, like chunky orange glitter. Very sparkly. Okay, then we have Grim and Glamorous. This is Wicked Witch. This brand was an Etsy brand. They went out of business. I actually had decluttered this and I was so sad to declutter it, but it was just so thick and gloopy and no amount of thinner could fix it. And then I had it rolling around in my declutter bag. I was gonna, you know, get rid of it. And then I learned how to restore polishes using base. And this was, I believe, the first one that I restored and I was so happy. This is just so pretty. And it actually makes me really sad because I had another one by them that I had decluttered a couple years ago, a couple years before that, because it had just gone so thick and gloopy. It was a bright neon yellow and then it had black like shards and hexes in it. It was so cool. And I wish I had, you know, been able to restore that one too. But anyways, this one is really pretty. I like that fine green shimmer. Okay, then we have China Glaze Cast a Spell. Look at that, so pretty. I've worn this one many times. Okay, then we have my favorite. I didn't pull it out this year because I'm trying to get through some untried polishes, and I've worn this one pretty much every single year since its existence or since it's been known to me, and this is It's Alive. I love this. I've had multiple backups over the years. I've given away multiple backups. Anytime I have a polish friend that loves Halloween, I've given them one of my backups. And then sadly, I no longer have any backups and I can no longer find this anywhere. I've been trying for the last 2 years to get another backup of this because it's just my favorite. I love it. It's just a beautiful olivey green golden glitter bomb and I just love it. Okay, then we have a Virago varnish. I can't help myself. Bright neon slime green. Look how neon this is. And I've had this for years and years, and it's still beautiful. Look at that. I feel like if I remember correctly, my swatches of this are not that great because this is one of the first, like several years ago when I started swatching my collection and the swatches weren't that great. But it is a really beautiful polish. Okay, then we have, oh, I need to pull this out and wear this one. This one, actually, I took a screenshot of this on my swatches so I can remember to pull it out. So I'm actually gonna pull this out and put this on my rack as well. This is a glam polish. Everyone's entitled to one good scare. Beautiful. It's just a gorgeous white crowling. It's got those like purple, neon green, there's 2 different shades of green, then it's got the little orange glitters. It's just perfect for Halloween. So I'm actually pulling this out and I'm gonna put this one on my rack as well because I intended to in the first place. Okay, then we have Wildflower Lacquer. Sweet Dreams are made of this. This is from May PPU 2019. That was the first year that I started collecting PPU. Look at that, this is when they had their square bottles. How pretty that is. Okay, and then we have another Enchanted. This one is Winifred. It's another one of their glitter bombs, but this one is more of a deeper, kind of like burnt-ish orange in comparison to the other one. You can see the tones. This is more like bright pumpkin-y orange, and this is more a deeper orange. Okay, then we have China Glaze Payback's a Witch. It's a really pretty shimmery orange. It's got that kind of like glass fleck shimmer in it. Okay, and then we have Native War Paints Rotten Zombie Flesh. Okay. Then we have, I have a couple of these Insta-Dry glow in the darks. Most of the, let me just pull them all, see if I can find them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought there was a 5th one, but I don't see it. So maybe I only got 4. They're not that great. I will be decluttering probably, I'm gonna have to look at my swatches again, but I think I'm gonna be decluttering all of them potentially, or at least 2 of them. First, this is from last year's collection. I believe it was last year. This one is Purple Potion. And the glow in the dark factor on them is not good. And this one's pretty. This one is just a pretty shimmer. So this one doesn't necessarily have to be Halloween. Okay, there's a purple one. And then this orange one, this one I was so excited about, and it's very disappointing. This one is Gorgeous. Okay, and then we have the green one. This one, I believe, if I remember correctly, is nice. It has a good formula. It's just, you know, like green shimmers. So the 2 that I have that are just kind of sparkly shimmers, these ones are fine. It's the ones that have kind of like glittery components in them that are terrible. The next one, this one I'm definitely going to be decluttering. This one is Ghosted. And this one has really cool little, I think they're tiny tiny bar glitters and then they're tiny glitters, but you don't get them on the nail and they just, you don't see them. It's just very strange. It ends up just kind of like a very sparse but somewhat lumpy. It's weird. I don't like it, and I will probably, when I do my declutter this year, I'm sure I'll be decluttering this one. Okay, then we have Night Owl Lacquer Love Hate. This one is a black and red. Is there silver in there too? Black, red, and silver glitter. I don't believe this is a topper. I'm pretty sure this is a thin jelly, like a black jelly. Honestly, I don't remember what I think of this polish. I feel like it's gorgeous in the bottle, but if I'm remembering correctly, it doesn't translate the best on the nails. I'm pretty sure I tried this over multiple polishes. I tried it over black, I tried it over red, if I'm remembering correctly, and I could never get it to look as gorgeous in the bottle as it looks in the bottle. Okay, then we have Pretty Serious HTF, which I never really knew what that meant, and I think I asked several years ago and someone said it means hard to find. That's pretty. So black jelly, and it's got those beautiful orangey shifting green flakies. Okay, then we have Moonshine Manny, Roses Are Red, Zombies Are Green. This is her dupe version of Zombie Zest, which I never had. Really pretty. I think I've only worn this once. It was good, it was pretty, or maybe I've worn it twice. I think I wore it once on its own, and then I wore it once with a topper. And it's okay, it's, you know, it's pretty, it's sparkly, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know. Okay, then we have, I have a new bottle of Color Club's Wham Pow. I love this. It's just a bright, look at that, bright neon orange. Mine had gone really thick and gloopy. I tried to restore it. It restored okay. Creams are not as easy to restore as, you know, glitters. And it wasn't the best. And so over the summer when I was buying a bunch of Color Clubs, I went crazy, was buying neons and Color Club toppers. I decided to pick up a fresh bottle, and I'm not mad because it's just gorgeous. And I would wear it this year, but I'm trying to get through some other polishes. Okay, then we have LA Colors, what is this one called? Finesse. So I bought this thinking that was really unique and interesting, and it is. I don't have anything like it. And then I put it in my Halloween drawer specifically so I could wear it for Halloween. And then I ended up not putting it on my rack. I wonder if I should pull this out and see if I can get to it this year. I have so many on my rack right now. I think I'll pull this aside and see if I can try to get to it because it is new and it's interesting. I like it. Okay, then we have KB Shimmers Dark and Twisty. This is really pretty. This is a black jelly chock full of little rainbow glitters. This over black undies is really pretty. I mean, you could get this fully opaque on its own in 3 coats, but it just really pops if you do, you know, black undies, like a 1-coat black undies. Okay, then we have Boo Bird's Yes Hallow Queen from last year's Halloween Advent. I wore this last year. It's her like shattered formula, and it's kind of like a limey chartreusey green, really pretty. I wore this last year with the orange, I'm pretty sure. I did a Skittle. Boo Bird's Witchful Thinking. Her names are so cute. And this is just the orange shattered hollow version. And these together last year was really cute. I might have done a topper too. Okay, and then we have Boo Bird's Home is Where the Haunt Is. Look at that. Wow. I can't remember if I wore this last year. I need to go through my pictures from last year, and if I didn't wear this, then I need to pull it out and put it on my Halloween rack because look at that. I know, I just recorded my Halloween rack video yesterday, and here I am pulling out more polishes to add to my Halloween rack. Oh, goodness. But look how gorgeous that is. Wow. Pretty sure this yeah, it's definitely reflective. You can tell by the way it looks in the bottle, reflective glitters. So pretty. I'm gonna pull this aside so I can check my swatches from last year, see if I wore it or not. Okay, then we have KB Shimmer Bugs and Kisses. I love this one, this is so pretty. It's a black jelly, but it's got those beautiful, it's like a smoky base, and then it's got those beautiful red shifting flakies. So, so pretty. Okay, then we have Simple Colors Electric Sage. Really pretty. Very similar to the China Glaze one that I pulled out. Where is it? Here we go. The Cast a Spell. They're pretty much the same vibe. Okay, then we have Simple Colors Bite. Look at that. I might have frankened this, I don't remember. It looks a lot sparklier than I remember it being, so I might have frankened this one. Okay, and then we have Zoya's Amy, I believe. Yes, Amy. It's a really pretty metallic-y orange. This one, I mean, it looks in the bottle that is very jelly. I don't remember if this is 2 or 3 thin coats. It does build up nicely though. Very sparkly metallic. Okay, then we have Rogue Lacquer's Tricks and Spoopy Treats. This one was, I believe, from PPU, right? September PPU 2021. Look at that, so pretty. Hear those little noises, that's jazzy. Okay, then I shared in my Halloween rack a few, 3 of the LA Colors glow in the darks that I found last year. I think it was like last November. I found them at the dollar store. Let me pull them all out. These are all the other ones that I got that I didn't pull from my rack. So the white one, this is just a white glow in the dark. This one is glowing. These are all sheer jellies, so these would all be nice for jelly sandwiches. Okay, then it's supposed to be the red one, but it's pink, and this is Love Potion. Okay, and then we have one of the blues. This one is Creature. Okay, and then we have the other blue. It's kind of like a tealy turquoise. This one is Freeze. Okay, then we have the other pink. This one is Bootastic. It's a cute name. Okay, and then we have the soft purple. This one is Jinx. And these are all nice for jelly sandwiches. Okay, then we have, let me find the other one. I got these 2 from Maisha a couple years ago in that little mini swap that we did. These are Simple Colors, and they are candy-inspired toppers. This one is Twisted Toffee. This is a sheer jelly, and then it's got those little white skulls in there. Which, if I remember correctly, you do have to fish for those skulls. Okay, and then we have Sour Apple Killer. And it's got the same little skulls, but it's in a sour apple jelly base. Okay, then we have a China Glaze topper. I mentioned in my rack, it was like a 3-piece collection from years and years ago, and I've had all of them over the years and have repurchased. The other 2 are in my rack, and this one is not in my rack because this one I've had the longest, and I'm on my 2nd bottle, and I've already worn it, you know, many, many times. This one is Ghostess with the Mostess. Look at that, so fun. These toppers are really, really nice. Okay, then we have Color Club Jamaican Me Crazy. I got this over the summer, and then I got it, and as soon as I saw it, I said this would be perfect for Halloween. Look at that, it's freaking out the camera. In fact, I think I might, don't laugh at me guys, I think I'm gonna pull this one out and put this on my Halloween rack too. Because I just got this over the summer with the intentions of wearing it for Halloween. Like maybe that with this would be pretty, and then like some kind of black speckled topper. So I'm gonna pull this out and see if I can get to that one. Okay, and then we have Dollish Polish. This is Halloween, really fun glitter topper. Look at that, so fun. Okay, and then we have Sinful Colors Licorice. Similar to the other one that I showed you, but this one is more blackened. This one, see, this one has more of an olive base, and this one is more of a blackened green. Okay, and then we have KB Shimmer He Slimed Me. This used to be a bright neon green flaky, and it's definitely faded over the last couple years, but still beautiful. Look at that. But it's definitely faded. It's not as bright and neon as it used to be. And then the orange version, this one has definitely changed. This used to be a bright neon orange flaky, and look at it now. It's faded, it's turning yellow. I don't even know, to be honest, if this swatch, what it swatches like. This is Hey There Pumpkin. So the swatch picture that I'm going to show you, I have no idea if that's actually what this looks like anymore. Okay, then we have Cuticula's Banished. Beautiful. I've worn this before. Look at that. Beautiful purple jelly, and then it's got those black flakies, and then those kind of like bluey green shifting flakes. The little black shreds kind of look like bats. It's just really cool, really nice polish. Okay, then we have Nidal Lacquer Shredded Black. I don't really like this polish. It's just a shredded black topper, but it's very base heavy. You get more polish than you do the shreds, and I just don't love it. Okay, and then we have another Zoya. This one is Mimi. This one is a purple metallic, like a glass fleck purple metallic. Okay, and then we have one of my favorite toppers. I love this. This is China Glaze Get Off My Cold Case. I've worn this a few times. It's just a little tiny orange and black speckled topper. Really, really cute. I love this one. If you can still find this one on, you know, one of those discount sites, I highly recommend it. Okay, then we have, I believe I franken this. This is Lurkers by Native War Paints. I've decluttered this before because I just don't wear browns at the time. I didn't wear browns. I decluttered it, and then I uncluttered it just because it's so interesting, and I thought, you know, someday I would want to wear it. And so I put it in my Halloween drawer, and then I believe I frankened it. I believe it looks like it's a little bit sparklier than I remember, and I haven't worn it. It's very jelly. You can see how jelly it is. Maybe you can't see, but it's very jelly, and I don't know, it is unique and interesting. I just have never worn it, and I keep saying I need to wear it for like a Fuggly Pruggly Halloween Friday or something. I never have. Okay, then we have China Glaze Bat My Eyes, a topper. That's a blingy topper. Pretty sure this is a topper. It might be in a sheer black tinted base. I can't quite remember. I have to look at my swatches. Okay, then we have Rogue Lacquer's Shattered Pumpkin. This is my sparsed out version. I make their toppers, their flakies more sparse because they're very opaque, and I like them to be more sparse. So this is my thinned out version. Okay, and then we have Glam Polish, Why Was I Cursed with Such Idiot Sisters? I believe this was from last year's Halloween collection. This is a topper. You guys know I love Glam Polish toppers. They're just so good. Okay, then we have a favorite. This is Fair Maiden's Mind Freak. I don't know why I had to look. I knew it was called Mind Freak. I love this. I wear this every single year since I've gotten it. It's already down to there. I do have a backup bottle when it came back to Rewind. It came back to Rewind twice. But I have a backup bottle. I usually, for the last, since I got this, what year is this? I believe 2019, right? Yeah, September 2019. I've worn this October 1st every year since I got it. This year I have a new polish that's coming in that I just bought in September of this year by the brand, I believe it's called Monarch, which I believe Fair Maiden branched off. It used to be two women working together and they branched off into their own brands. And one of them, I believe, if I remember looking it up, if I'm remembering the details correctly, one of the women branched off and is now going to be Monarch, and the polish that I bought is Monarch, and it's very similar to Mind Freak. And so instead of wearing Mind Freak this year, I'm going to wear that new polish. It's not going to come in by October 1st, but whenever it comes in, I will wear it. But anyways, this is going to be the first year that I haven't worn Mind Freak since I got it. Kind of sad about that, but it's okay. Then we have, this one's very jelly. I don't remember it being so jelly-like. This is Sneaker-like Texture by Sinful Colors. It dries kind of like weird and gritty. I mean, it's sneaker-like texture. It's supposed to be textured. But this is Shoot and Swish. And it's a really interesting color. So I've kept it. And then the times that I have worn it, I've used the top over it with, glossy top coat. So you don't really get that textured effect. Okay, then we have another Glam Polish. This one is I Put a Spell on You and Now You're Mine. This one's cool. Look at that. That interesting green shimmer, and then it's got the little purple and black glitters. Okay. Then we have 90's Swamp Thing. I used to wear this all the time. It's a favorite. It's a swampy green glass fleck with all that gold glass fleck. Very pretty. You can see the fill line. I've worn this many, many times over the years. Okay, then we have a Franken polish that I made. China Glaze, it used to be Trendsetter, and then I Frankened it a couple years ago. Look at all those glitters that I added. Really pretty. Okay, two more little thinned out polishes that I made. This one is, actually I think these are both the same. I think I accidentally made it twice. China Glaze Pret a Potion, which was just a really weird and gross speckled black polish. The formula was just really weird, but I love the idea of black speckles. I love black speckles, if you know me. And I ended up thinning it out, like how I do with the rogues, and it turned out much, much better. And then I'm pretty sure this is the same thing. I accidentally did it twice without remembering that I had already done it. And so these are the same thing. So this is China Glaze Pret a Potion. All right, the last thing I'm going to share with you is my Orly collab that they did with Kelly and Marissa last year. This is a Witching Hour. I never keep boxes, but I decided to keep this one just because the box is so cute. It's got a little tarot card thing that's in here that I want to save, and just it keeps them nicely together, and this fits very nicely in my drawer. So this was a 6-piece collection. I did end up buying obviously the whole collection last year. 3 toppers. First one is Spellbound. Really nice. Love this topper. Orly has really nice toppers. Their formulas are really nice. Okay, and then we have Wild Card. This one I love. This one is so good. Look at those colors. Look at that. And this one, a Wild Card, I told you. Okay, and the next one, I feel like everyone was loving this one and I just didn't love it. This is Wing It, and this is a really cool kind of like, it's kind of like a gold topper, but then it's got, I think it's got black speckles in it as well, but then it's got black bats in it. And those bats, you cannot get on the nail. Like, you have to do major, serious fishing to get those bats out. In fact, I have these exact black bat glitters, and I've tried over the last, I think it's been like at least 2 years now since I've, acquired those bats. And I've tried using them in multiple different polishes. I tried it as a topper, I tried it as acrylic, and you just cannot get those black bats to come out at all. So I like the theory, but you can't get the bats out. All right, and then there's two, is the black one a jelly too? There's 3 jelly, yeah, they're all 3 jellies. 3-piece jelly set. So the first one is Mystic Jelly. This is a purple jelly. Now these, if I remember correctly, get pretty opaque, so they're not the best for jelly sandwiches. If I'm remembering correctly, I believe they do get pretty opaque. Then we have Oasis Jelly, and this is a turquoisey jelly. Okay, and then the last one is the black jelly, and this is Smoke Jelly. And I believe I was pretty disappointed because I was wanting to make jelly sandwiches, but like I said, I believe they get pretty opaque. And then it did come with a cute little tarot card, and if you, there's like a little QR code that you scan, and it'll go to, pull up a YouTube video. Oh, I can't get it out. It's stuck to the, shoot, it's stuck to the tape. Oh man, that's a bummer. Stuck to the tape that was holding the polishes down originally. See, it's got a QR code, and then you scan it, and it brings you to a video, and you're supposed, I forget, but you pick like which, I forget, you pick something, and then you go to that part of the video, and it tells you if you picked this is something about, I forget what it is. I should do it again this year because it's it was cute. But anyways, this is a little tarot card. Kelly Marissa. All right, you guys, that was everything that's in my Halloween drawer minus whatever's on my rack. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.